What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Back with another video. It's the end of the holidays, unfortunately, but fortunately, get back to the grind, getting back into the groove of being productive, which always ain't productive, but I guess schoolwork productive. I'm here today to speak with you about a couple things. The first is why I'm getting a PhD. And the second are some of the things that I have been engaging in, some research-related topics, and some potential things I will be engaging in the future. So first off, why I want to acquire a PhD is rather personal. As I mentioned earlier in one of my videos, my family originates from Jamaica, a rural area in Jamaica to be exact. And when I would visit there as a young child, I noticed the severe lack of water infrastructure that was available to the average citizen. For instance, running water is a big luxury there. When I was there, I didn't have running water. I had to go down to the well and fill up these water jugs. And then you had to bring them back to the house, and that's how you would take a shower. Use it for drinking water, use it to cook with, and things of that nature. And so I just saw that this is not an ideal way to live, and people here in America just take it for granted. Just turn on the tap and you're ready to go with whatever purpose you need the water for. Next is a more internal motivation that I have to pursue research. Is throughout my undergraduate career, I was exposed to a novel water purification technology using non-equilibrium plasma. Essentially, it's a conductive gas, and you add a charge to a gas, and that creates a plasma. And that was during one of my internships. Just research in general, I just am very passionate about. I just really like the challenge of research and just not knowing what will be the outcome, and just continuously growing and learning, just expanding your knowledge base on a topic or topics that you're researching. It's a very productive atmosphere where everybody is where they should be, there to help each other and bounce ideas off each other and just move the project forward. And I just really like this aspect, and I noticed that that is not really the case in traditional job atmospheres where you're just working to make a profit for a company. So I just wanted to continue in this track. So that's another reason why I am continuing on with the research endeavor pursuit here at Stanford University, where I am focusing in environmental engineering. So one of the aspects of the PhD program here, specifically related to environmental engineering, this department, you have to just do the legwork by yourself, because there are no rotation type of programs. You just have to do your own research before you even start the research, and go to the lab meetings and talk with the professor or professors that you're interested in and their students, and just get a feel for how the lab atmosphere would be and what type of work expectations and work projects that they have available. Other programs, you have rotations where you can try out a lab, or you try 3 labs, and then after you have those 3 small research experience, you're able to choose which lab that you want to join in. And that is the best kind of situation. So that's what I have been doing this past fall. And now I have pretty much made a decision on which lab I'm gonna be joining. I'll make another video on that soon when I have officially made that decision. And it's a very exciting time, It's kind of intimidating. You're whoa, because you don't really have the luxury of trying out different labs. You just have to make a choice, and then you're kind of stuck with that choice unless you want to switch. But then that is a whole nother process that you probably don't want to go through. So that's why you have to put in the necessary upfront legwork to make sure that you're making the right decision for your future. I feel like I've been doing that as best as I can. I have been engaging in a water treatment endeavor in the fall, just kind of helping out, volunteering, nothing too strenuous. But now that I am towards the end of my decision-making process and timeline, more that you are taking your time to make this decision, that's just the longer you're going to be here. So you need to make this decision, rather quickly, but you don't want to rush it. So give yourself enough time, but not too long. So that's just for my department here in environmental engineering. And so I have been volunteering at this really cool water treatment plant in Redwood City, California, known as Silicon Valley Clean Water. I've been helping out with this anaerobic wastewater treatment project, and there is a pilot plant there with an anaerobic digestive water treatment system. The official name for it is the SAF MBR, which stands for Stage Anaerobic Fluidized Bed Membrane Bioreactor. Kind of long, but we're gonna break it down in a little bit. But essentially, it's an anaerobic process, uses microbes, membranes, and that's in a reactor stage. So it's a couple processes, combined into one overall unit that is treating the wastewater. So I'm gonna get into that a little bit later. And I just wanted to, show you guys how excited I am to be here. Even though it's kind of gloomy outside, I'm saying we keep the energy up, no matter what. I'm saying, because it's very important to always, look at the positive things in life. Stay happy, stay motivated, regardless of what's going on. Keep mindset. Always, focus on the future and what can happen, and not what's in the past. So yes, that's kind of a motivational little tip for today. So moving on to what I've been doing, I'm gonna have some clips. I've been working on we're integrating a disinfection contactor, a disinfection pipeline that is going to be treating the effluent coming from this SAF MBR pilot plant process. We're gonna be using hypochlorite, chlorine derivative to disinfect the water, and also some hydrogen peroxide. The goal of that is you want to disinfect the water so it can meet the potable standards set forth by some challenges with the system, such as nitrogen removal, sulfide removal.
Yeah, we're at the center, you know what I'm saying? We just finished putting in the contactor. Hold on, man. I'm gonna let y'all see this real quick. You know what I'm saying? We just put this together. I'm gonna throw up the time lapse in a minute, you know what I'm saying? And check me out. We about to eat some pizza. You know what I'm saying? We put all this together right here. And we doing big things out here. Big things always happening in Silicon Valley Clean Water. Throw the dub up for the water from the west side of Houston to the west side of the United States. So I'm gonna check y'all later.
Short reel of me working together with a team to put together the disinfection loop, and soon hopefully we're going to be able to integrate that with the SAF MBR and get it going, and I'll be able to get some hands-on experience and transfer that to lab techniques and lab research and just really get my PhD project going. My plan is to utilize the knowledge and skills acquired during graduate school to effectively lead engineering efforts that develop and maintain water resource infrastructure for underdeveloped nations and areas like my family's hometown of Westmoreland, Jamaica. Thank you everyone for watching this video. I'm very appreciative you made it to the end. Hopefully it's not too long. I just kind of wanted to check in before school starts. It might get a little bit hectic. Probably won't be uploading as much with classes and everything going on. I just want to give you just a brief kind of introduction to what the PhD is all about and why I'm pursuing it, and some of the endeavors that have been involved in and going to be involved. I'm gonna probably come up with another video that goes more in depth about what I'm doing with the PhD and what type of things I'm learning as I get more into the endeavor. But for now, that's what I have to share with you. Remember the 5 P's. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. So yes, remember that on your journey to success. I'm about to get out of here and live my life and enjoy the day. It's pretty sunny outside. The sun came out to play, so I'm gonna enjoy that before it goes down. Have a good one. Happy New Year. Wavy Engineer.